Ma'am, you were arrested on a warrant from Leon County, Florida.
73-year-old Donna Sue Adelson and her husband had one-way plane tickets to Vietnam Monday night when authorities arrested Donna at Miami International Airport on a state warrant. This morning, she faced a Miami-Dade County judge.
The charges are public order crimes. It says attempted solicitation, conspiracy to commit a capital felony.
Also facing first-degree murder, the same charges her son, Charles Adelson, were convicted on just 1 week ago. The 73-year-old will eventually be extradited to Leon County. The arrest comes less than 48 hours before a grand jury was to review the case. Leon County officials saying her arrest was accelerated after investigators learned she was trying to leave the country, headed to destinations that don't have an extradition treaty with the U.S.
A 73-year-old grandmother arrested for murder is not something you see every day. Now, this is Donna Adelson. She's 73 years old from Florida. Now, she once appeared on the game show Wheel of Fortune. Check this out.
And we now meet Donna Adelson from Coral Springs, Florida. I want to hear all about you, Donna. Let's go.
Well, I'm a domestic coordinator.
A domestic coordinator?
Yes. I'm responsible for the activities, classes, and lessons of my son Robert, who is 16, Charlie, who is 12, Wendy, who is 10, my husband Harvey, who's in the audience, and my dog Sam.
All right. And how old is Sam?
5.
5. Well, good. Give him our best. Nice to have you here. And this vowels word nothing. Consonants are going to be words. Before we get 800, we can. All right. So I'm writing on this. Again, person is a category. Stu, still your turn. Letter, please. L. No L. Donna.
M.
Yes, there are 2 M's. Let them come up. You have 5 seconds. Person. Alan. K. Yes, K.
Mustard maker.
Nope, still
Mustard
time.
maker.
Stu. H, please. Yes, there's 1 H. Time starts now. Person. Donna.
F.
Yes.
Mischief maker.
Yeah, that's it, Donna. Well, we have 3 winners here, and that's very nice. Congratulations on your $2,900, and thanks very much for being here, Donna. Likewise, you're used to with a pretty good haul, $3,550. Thank you. Well, Alan, we know your favorite.
A mischief maker indeed. Now, Donna is the mother of Wendy Adelson, who was married to Dan Markle. Now, Dan was a law professor. Remember that name. Now, law professor Dan was killed by hired hitman in a shocking murder. Now, why would a college professor be killed by professional hitmen? Well, if you guessed child custody, you guessed right. See, Wendy and Dan divorced in 2013, and they had a bitter custody battle over their 2 children. Now, Wendy wanted to move the children to South Florida, closer to her family, and Dan opposed that. So Donna and her son, Charlie Adelson, Donna is Wendy's mother, Charlie is Wendy's brother, they thought, well, we can help solve the issue, because if Dan is dead, then the custody issue goes away. So they decided, hey, let's hire some hitmen.
Last week, a jury in Tallahassee convicted Donna's son, Broward periodontist Charlie Adelson, in a murder-for-hire death of his ex-brother-in-law, Florida State professor Steve Markell.
Evidence has shown that on July 18, 2014, this brilliant man was gunned down in broad daylight in the driveway of his own home.
His conviction stated he hired hitmen to kill Markell in 2014, while Markell was in a bitter custody battle with Adelson's sister Wendy. In Charlie's trial, the prosecution continuously brought up Wendy and Donna's names and evidence during the length of the trial, indicating the 2 women as co-conspirators, hinting that they too would face charges in Markell's death.
So who did it appear had a motive to want Dan Markell dead? His own family.
Charlie paid $100K to his ex-girlfriend's baby daddy to shoot Dan in his driveway and make it look like a robbery gone wrong.
Markell was shot in the head twice on July 18th of 2014 in his parked car just outside of his home in Tallahassee. Charlie Adelson was convicted of first-degree murder along with other charges related to Markel's death. 3 other individuals convicted in the plot to kill Markel are already serving sentences, including Charlie Adelson's ex-girlfriend Catherine Magbanwa, who confessed to connecting Charlie Adelson to the 2 other hitmen.
Now, your first question should be, why would Charlie's 73-year-old mother be involved in this whole plot? Why the hell is she being arrested? Well, this 73-year-old is suspected of being the mastermind behind the whole murder plot. Now, she was held without bail for attempting to actually flee the country because she saw the charges coming down. Now, she was arrested at Miami International Airport en route to Vietnam. Now, Vietnam doesn't have any extradition agreement with the United States, so you get to Vietnam, you're good. Now, she's currently facing charges of first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and solicitation of first-degree murder, which can give her the death penalty in Florida. We're talking about Florida here. Now, her daughter, Wendy, may also be charged with this. So you have the grandmother, her son, and her daughter, who may all be charged with first-degree murder in the state of Florida. But Wendy hasn't been charged. She's been named as an unindicted co-conspirator.
Her mother is charged with conspiracy to commit murder and solicitation. Prosecutors saying Donna helped arrange the murder plot. The 73-year-old was arrested at Miami International Airport by FBI agents last week as she and her husband attempted to board a one-way flight to Vietnam. The court unsealing a search warrant for her iPhone seized that day, revealing the state is looking for any applications or evidence of moving money, accessing financial accounts, or scheduling and booking travel plans to evade apprehension. Documents also show a friend of the Adelson family alerted the state's attorney's office that Donna and her husband had contacted them the day before she was arrested, asking about traveling to the Philippines. According to the affidavit, the friend found the contact very strange.
The jury is going to be told that you can infer guilt from her willingness to leave the country and to flee. Is a very damaging piece of evidence for her.
So here's what the DA had on Grandma. It's crazy.
Now prosecutors say their mother, Donna, helped arrange that murder plot too. In this police surveillance video, an undercover FBI agent confronts Adelson and demands more money after the murder. Investigators say she later made this call to her son.
I got some paperwork hand-delivered to me.
Does it involve me or other people?
Well, probably both of us.
According to the probable cause affidavit obtained by ABC News, Donna spoke to Charles in multiple jail calls over the past week where she told him she was getting things in order, creating trust, and making sure her grandchildren are taken care of. She even discussed plans for suicide or fleeing to a non-extradition country. Soon after, prosecutors claim she booked that one-way flight to Vietnam with the layover in Dubai.
When we found that she was leaving the country, extradition would have been an issue. And that was when the decision was made that we needed to kind of expedite.
Adelson appearing before a Miami judge Tuesday morning, being held without bond.
So, seeing the writing on the wall, the 73-year-old grandma didn't want to spend the rest of her life in a Florida state prison. So she researched various countries without extradition treaties and decided on Vietnam. She bought plane tickets, went down to the airport where police were waiting on her.
73-year-old arrested at Miami International Airport Monday night after attempting to board a one-way flight to Vietnam.
She was apprehended on the jetway getting on that plane. She had literally checked in and was walking into the plane.
Now listen, obviously Grandma was denied bail because she's a flight risk, right? She's not coming back. If she gets out, she's gone. So that's, I think, is the right decision. And remember, this was all over child custody. And it wasn't even like they were in different states. They were all in the same state. We were talking about like a maybe 3 or 4 hour drive down the interstate. That's what this guy was like murdered for, you know, and they're paying $100,000. So what were these people thinking? This is like crazy. Like, really? Murder? Is that the answer? Like, somebody, like, one of them didn't even just laugh at that when she said, why don't we just kill him? Ha 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 ha. You know, Granny, you're just making stuff up. You know, why would we kill him? This is crazy, right? Crazy talk. No, they're like, oh, good idea, Granny. Like, oof. And she's taking them all down. I wonder about her husband. Did her husband know any of it? Like, he had to know something, right? The kids know, everybody in the house know, but he don't know nothing. Like, he was really the man in the woods. The husband was like, maybe he was the one that was like, yo, chill with this whole killer, you know, don't kill him. You know, let's just go to court. And you're like, nah, I'm going to do the killing. He's like, all right, I don't want to know. I don't want to know about it. But let me know what you think about the comment section. This murder granny, you know, talking to FBI agents and plotting out murders of her son-in-law. because they don't want to deal with child custody. It's a little extreme. It's a little extreme. Matter of fact, it's not a little extreme. It's freaking crazy. Let me know where I'm wrong in the comments section. My name is Nate the Lawyer, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.